Make sure you get all that bouillon soup mixed into the meat.
Look, why are you
Just a tad. That's not all that's in that cup. That's fine. All that's in there. Oh. Just a little girl. Top.
Mom, come this around.
We making that's too small. We making steak, fettuccine alfredo. Okay, so I came to y'all because I plan to get back on track as far as the... What is that noise? Oh, they back already? Dang, that was fast. What, babe? Fitness played the heck out of me. I'm alive. So. Not you. You good now. So I came to show y'all this, right? So I had the black card membership, and y'all know I was going faithfully every morning, whatever. I have been in some weeks now, a couple weeks before I even got my surgery done. So I'm like, okay, well, let me drop my, I'm not gonna get rid of the membership. Let me just drop my membership down to the regular $9.99 deal, right? Because I'm paying $21 a month. Let me drop it. Hey Faye, hey Lady J, let me drop it down to the $9.99 deal. Okay, so I looked online. They said, oh, if you want to downgrade your membership, you can do it online, or you can go in. I said, I don't mess nothing up. I want to make sure it's done right. And I also like half of it. You don't need all that. Or we could use, see what half of it look like. We make homemade steak fettuccine alfredo. She just got through cutting up the steak, and she getting ready to shred the Parmesan, and she got the heavy cream and stuff to make the own, you know, the sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all this. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna tell them I want to downgrade my membership down to the $9.99, and I'm just gonna pay it off for the rest of the year. So I get in there. The young lady is at the front desk, and she's like, oh, you know, your payment comes out on the 17th. I said, okay, yeah, but that's not going to be a concern because I'm here to just pay off all the way to the end of the year, and I want to go with just a one membership for myself. I don't want to have to, I don't want the membership where I can invite people and the massages and all that. Right now, no, because I'm not really using it like that. So I would rather pay the $9.99, because if you break the commitment, meaning like you don't want the gym membership, it's $60. So it's $60 if I decide I don't want the membership, right? So I'm like, well, I have what, 7 months left, so why break it? 6 months left. What is it? Wait. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months left. And I'm like, well, that'll be defeating the purpose. I'm gonna give them $60 when I'm only shy a difference of $10 if I just continued out to the end of the year. No, I'll just drop down to the $9 one and pay it to the end of the year, right? Because I'll just be giving them $60 for nothing. So she's like, oh, and you know your annual fee is gonna come out in March. I said, no, ma'am. It's a 12-month commitment, and I paid my first annual fee. The next month after I got the membership, I paid it. So there's not going to be another annual fee. That's if I decide to commit for another year. So there shouldn't be another annual fee. Well, I just have to tell you that. I said, but what are you telling me for? I'm going to pay it to the end of the year. I don't get what you're saying. So she was like, so she just started asking me all these crazy questions. Yeah, the small one. She started saying all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to take all this other stuff? Where's our manager? Because I don't want you to not do something right. I said, and I've heard a lot of bad stories about Planet Fitness. And even when I started there, a lot of you were coming on telling me about different things that you heard or either it happened to you. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know they're not about to try to play no games. So she was like, yeah, a manager will be back in an hour. So I come back, and I remember she said, Chad. And I'm like, Chad, that's the same guy who, when I was working out, he tried to tell me I couldn't record that time, y'all. And I've been recording every day. Then it was something else he had did. He just real funny acting. Like, he's like one of them males that don't like a woman that knows how to speak and articulate well to tell him, especially when he's wrong. He's one of them type of men. So I'm like, okay. Oh, now he's a manager? So when I come back, because I didn't want her messing up the account, I was like, okay, yeah, she told me, yeah, you can't do that. I said, I can't do what? He was like, she said that you want to downgrade your, no, he didn't say you can't do that. He was like, yeah, that's something that we don't do. We don't take payments here. We don't take full payments here. Girl, I said, you don't take payments here, but you could take a payment. It tells people, like, they tell people you have until the 11th to come into the actual Planet Fitness to make a payment if you don't want your payment to come out, because I think everybody's payment come out on the 17th. You can't even choose a date with them. So I'm like, okay, let me get in there and get this out the way. And so he's like, oh, we don't take payments here. I said, but when that dude screwed my account up, they nicely took a payment from me because he didn't put my account information in there correctly. And I kept asking him, why hasn't it come out? Why hasn't it come out? But anyways, we got that fixed or whatever. So my payment is supposed to come out on the 17th. No big deal. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to pay it off, so no big deal. Let me tell you the Tom freaking foolery that this man told me. He said, first of all, we don't take full payments here. You have to take it online. Second of all, you are breaking a commitment if you go down from the black card to the regular membership. I said, how? I'm still committed to the gym for 12 months. What do you mean? No, you're technically committed to the black card for 12 months at the gym. I was like, y'all will find every way to get some money from somebody. So here's the kicker. He says, oh, and when you downgrade your account, you have to pay $60 to restart another membership. And guess what, y'all? Not only is it going to be 7 months, it's going to be 12 that I have to continue paying. Let me see. You think we should do it all? Yeah, do some more because I want it nice and creamy. She's shredding the Parmesan cheese for the steak Alfredo. So, steak fettuccine Alfredo, whatever you want to call it. So I'm like, are you serious? I said, telling me that I don't want to leave the gym. I just want to downgrade my membership from one to another, which I've seen online. It says, they don't say nothing about, oh, it's another recommitment fee. Talking about, no, you have to pay $60 if you want to change it at. So here's what it would be. $60 for the recommitment. Start all over, get a whole new annual, because I'm starting a whole new commitment. So I have another annual fee. So I got to pay the 60 plus the annual fee, and then a whole nother 12 months of being with y'all. Did y'all hear what I said? You done got me. You done got me mucked all the way up. Because I am not about to do it. I said, you know what? That it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, and we're going to freeze that. That should be enough. Ooh. You think we should go ahead? No, it's going to be too much, you think? Just go ahead. We're just going to make it cheesy. So, you done really got me mucked up. I said, really? You what? What? I said, so you telling me I have to pay you $60 to still stay here, but just downgrade to a $9.99 plan. Then I got another annual fee that I have to pay. That's what you're saying? So basically you're trying to get $100 out of me just to go to $9.99. That's stupid of me, because if I stayed with the $22 plan that I'm paying every month, for the remainder of the months, what is that? $140 that I would have to pay? No. Yeah. 20 times 5 times, and then 4. Yes. No. 4. No, 160. Am I wrong? No. 20 times 5, 5, 4, 2. Yeah. I would be paying $120, $160. I'm sorry. 100. Am I right, girl? Why is my math 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Boom, boom, boom. 140. I knew that it wasn't calculating right. I'll be paying 140 to continue this, right? So I'm weighing my options, like, and then I said, I said, first of all, the black guy that I started there with, that was real cool. I didn't know he mucked my account up. I didn't know that. I didn't know it until the boss looked at him and was like, he have you all in here wrong. Your email's not in here. The name is not connected. There's no right. Like, he didn't have nothing in there right. That's why I didn't take it out my account after the second month. I had moved to, remember I told you I had that fraudulent stuff going on with my account, and the bank didn't want to do nothing. So I ended up changing banks, and so I gave them new information, and he didn't know how to put it in. He ain't tell me that. He just tried, and I guess he was going to go with the flow because he knew he was already fired. which is what they told me. I'm like, yeah, he knew he was fired. He had, I think it was like 3 weeks or something from the time after the first 2 months that I was there. So it was something the guy was explaining to me. So he knew he was leaving anyways. That's probably why he didn't care. And I was like, okay, whatever. So they fixed that. But my point is, that guy never said, hey, you know, the black card works like this, and if you ever want to change, this is what it is. He gonna talk about, well, maybe you should have read the stuff that's on there. Now, come on, y'all. Let's be real honest. Let's be real honest. And if you want to fake and be phony, you can. Everybody, keyword, everybody does not read everything, especially when it's stuff like this. You get what I'm saying? And they don't give you papers. You're signing on a lidded screen thing, and you sign in there, say, okay, read that next, press yes, press your initials or whatever. My bad. I didn't read that. I didn't see it. That's what he claimed. I said, well, can I see this policy somewhere? They never can show it to you. They always throw in your face, well, when you signed up for the policy, you should have, for the membership, you should have read that. How did I read that when the guy didn't even show me nothing? He was just like, sign here. You know how they say, this is saying that, sign here, this is saying that. I think it's unfair when, if you don't know everything that is saying, you shouldn't say that. You should tell the person to read it. You don't say, like I said, sign here. All this is saying is that you agree that I'm going to wash your car today. And then I'm going to wash it every Friday, okay? All right? And then your initial, okay, sign here. This is saying I'm going to come and pick you up every third. You get what I'm saying? They're telling you what it's saying. So in my brain, I'm like, okay, they're trained to know what every screen is, so why would I have to read it if he's telling me? Most people don't tell you, and usually they don't tell you when they want you to read. So I'm like, okay, but that's not what he did. I said, and the cameras can go back and roll to the date that I enrolled. He was just like, he'll point and like, and you can see him talk every time before I sign. Like, he's like, this is saying that da-da-da, and you know, pointing around and saying stuff, you know, about injuries and all that stuff. He ain't ever said nothing about if you want to downgrade. I thought I had that option, long as I stay committed for 12 months. No, it's not. So I was like, well, how about I just cancel it? I'll just cancel it, because y'all not about to get that out of me. Y'all not about to get that out of me. I'd rather cancel it and not deal with y'all and figure it out at home than to go through this, because this is not the first time that they have done something and not even share that with y'all. It's been multiple times. So he told me, oh, well, the actual buyout is $58. So y'all see that? Buyout. I had to pay $58, y'all, to cancel my account. And guess what? My payment is still coming through on the 17th. So 70, 80 bucks. 80 bucks is what I had to give Planet Fitness to tell them goodbye. 80 bucks. I thought that was really, really some shiesty mess. So anybody who's trying to go through Planet Fitness, and y'all, my husband just went and picked up these planners from me from Big Lots. Oh my gosh, they got their stuff 50% off. Tell me this is not the cutest. And y'all know these planners and stuff is real expensive right now. So if you're trying to do Planet Fitness, just know they got a lot of underlying hidden stuff that they don't tell you about. So this is one, and it had a little, I don't know what they tried to do, but tell me this is not cute. That's one. And I'm thinking, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put in here, but I got an idea for something. So this is one, and then he's outside putting holes. The two little ones, they are so freaking cute. Okay, have your bank cancel the payment, but then they're gonna try to send it to collections, ain't they? Okay, what y'all saying? Did it work, babe? No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You didn't put tape on it? You got, I said the water, I said either you got to do water or tape with those.
I put water on it when I was doing it. It broke when I took it through.
I'm doing live. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, let me go, because it's all rigid to take our money, period. Yeah, it is rigged. Sorry, sis, but yeah, it's in the fine print. No, I know that the fee to cancel is, but I did not know to drop down to another account. I never heard of that. I've heard people say they've dropped down. They never said nothing about a fee. I know when you cancel that right there, definitely they charge you to break the commitment. I've been trying to lower my LA Fitness greedy for that money. If I quit, then they try to get me back for lower price instead of doing it while I'm there. Oh yeah, I divorced one of those. You divorced what? One of the gyms? All of them have underlying agendas. Yep. Yeah, you know what? I think I can go and do a stop payment, but it's not worth it because I think I gotta pay on my bank. I think I have to pay my bank $10 or something like that, and it's 22, and then they just gonna try to throw that $22 on my credit. They can have it. They can get their last $22 and they ain't gotta worry about me. I know nothing else better not come out next month because this receipt here is basically saying buyout. Definitely basically saying buyout. So yeah, all right, y'all. Changing nothing. It's going to be a whole start, a whole nother plan. So I just wanted to warn y'all about that because they are definitely doing what they can to get the money. That's definitely what they're doing. So basically they just got my 8 months off of a $9. That's what they doing. They got my 8 months because my 7 months basically. So it's like, oh, we're not losing nothing because we're going to still get at least $10 a month for you if you cancel, because that's basically the basic membership anyway. So they still getting it without me being there. But screw them. That stuff comes back to them some way, somehow. They're going to have losses that's going to get cut and stuff because they've been doing people like that for years. But it's all good. All right, y'all. Let me get off here. Let me go see. He broke the pots that I was just telling you about. He was trying to drill a hole in them and broke it. So, yeah, let me get off here and go see what's going on. Later, getters.